set up in the basement. We're trying it out. A little more private, a little more quiet, except for the fan noise when the blower turns on, which it's on right now. So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work out long term. Also, much faster internet because I don't have to tunnel through any kind of coaxial cable like the rest of this house. So stoked about those things. Stoked about the quiet and the peace. But yeah, don't know. And the aesthetic needs some work. Maybe put up some like a little wall hanging or something behind you so that you're not staring at this total weirdness that you're staring at behind me. But today we're working on the PR that's been outstanding for a number of days now, which is the one fixing the bugs in the garbage collector, which exposed several other bugs about creation order, and that sort of led me to do the minimum to set up more of an API for Hadron than just letting you call stuff within the library willy-nilly, because there's certain assumptions now being made by the functions that, like, the TLS variables have been set, and they haven't because you don't actually can set them as a client as a user. So we need to kind of wall off, the usable areas of this to make it much more like usable sort of situation. So first things first, let's look at the code. We got add source. We got what happened here. Build so we have a build script. This is causing a crash. Not this. Let domain set line in it. No. I have to do this every time because I haven't set up my MRC yet because I'm still in denial about the situation with them. Show line numbers. Set number, which always is confusing, but I guess number the lines. Line 43, this line. So domain equal edge new sclang diag test. So sclang is a macro that can't really be external anymore. And edge is a thing that we can't really make anymore outside of the thing because it assumes the presence of a garbage collector. So an edge is a garbage collected type. So there's like the lazy way we could do it, and I think actually I'm probably tempted to do the lazy way, which is instead of like creating a whole file API, which is what I started doing. I think that instead we can just say make a thing and make a templated function that puts in the garbage collector in place and then makes you a thing. But over time we're going to move to a file API. You don't have to do this stuff. Oh yeah. The formatting is configured correctly. So this is type 4. We don't need this. We don't need this. Cute. This. No, we can stay edge. Yeah, no. I like that. Result. returning a natural string. Okay, this is better. Now, we can include a make SC or new SC. Fun new SC. It's going to be a generic. See, this is why I decided to go down the source road, is because I didn't want to expose all of the garbage collectors. Like this trait really sucks. But anyway, that's in runtime, source, runtime. It's here. SE lang. Where's the trait? It's in core SE lang. Okay. This is simple. New people. That should work. Then we can say in the build script, we can say oh my god. Terrible. Build these out. Let's focus on these out right now. Strings. Cross-doing equal length. Expose this string source string launch press. Code use FTD. Exposes so much stuff. Because now you have to know, okay, you have to know the SE lang macro. take a function. Boy. In this particular case, what I want to do is make, and this is a terrible path to be going down, but what I want to do is new domain. What does domain take right now? Source, no, yeah, it's compiler. Why are you not in? Yikes. Edge source file. So it wants an edge source file, and then we want a I think it's a one time. Or fix a new for bytes. Yeah. Bytes. Okay. Bytes. Okay. So back to length. We're gonna go bytes. Back. Bytes. Back. Maybe back. Anyway. Where was it a slice? No, it's a byte. It's a byte. Okay. Its own. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. And it returns an SC domain. Woo. Okay. GraphQL. Edge. And a name. That's the only thing is providing a name. It's a string. Right? He uses name and a string. Yeah, name and a device. Okay. Source file new. Name. String. Name. Something like that. We need domain and source file in here. just took care to remove. No, there's plenty. And I think that'll work. Okay. Build. So now we go. Just clean that up too. There's a function which returns that thing. It returns a post. Yeah, let's do that very quickly. Let's finish this thought. String. Let's go look at. This is where ceiling does this line column as bytes to vec, as bytes to vec. Boom. There. Okay. Okay. Sklang. We'll just do the same thing. Buffer, yeah. Where are you going? Test eval.rs. There it is. Oh, nope. It's up here. Const and static string are boom boom boom. Yeah. Code. No, it's the file path, the file literal. great. Just gonna give it a name. Get the documentation. Oh, it's literally a path buff. Okay. I know I was waiting a string of these as path. Weak push. I think there's a way to just get a string from this. I don't want an OS string. Two string. Does this consume it? Two string. Two string dot unwrap. Two string lossy. No, it's a cow. We'll just do two string. Two string dot unwrap. No, it's going to be eval file path. Evil. Two string dot unwrap. Actually, don't know if you need the and there. I don't think you do, because it's returning the and stir. So you go edge, eval file literal. Nope. You go lang. Lang. It's like literally right up here. I have the short-term memory of the goldfish. Just copy it down there and pack it up. Lang, lang, lang. Domain, we called it eval file literal. Dot two string, yeah, eval file literal. Test code. Just test code. Okay. Okay. I mean, I think the compiler is going to be cross with me. Let's find out how cross. Test. Let's test eval. Okay. What do we get? Press line 124. Yes, I need semicolon there, you're right. To string dot to stir. To stir. There you go. Okay. Yep. Yep. two arguments you forgot to supply what the span. More than I intended to build, but okay. Problems in laying. Okay. It's not as mad as I thought it would be. Just, you know, always a pleasant surprise. Line 80. Set number. Oh god. Yeah, lots of unused import source file. Edge needs source file name. Oh, it's fine. 94. Edge needs source file name. Oh. What is it? It's new domain. Source lane lock RS. Oh, okay. Oh, needs to be raw. Oh, you need the laying anyway. Okay. Yeah. A couple of things that I would rather we do. Literally write that in, like an unit, which really is probably the better way to do it. There's a couple of things to go up there. Let's try, anyway, we're just going to build one here. overriding it, creating 1 on the test, okay? Okay, little sparkler. Go eval. Come in, make the call site, go here, say, hey, you got a thing, you write the class definitions, you say here, class domain, you're not providing phone. But you are now down here. Panic in a constructor during a cleanup, in a destructor during a cleanup. This is probably your oh boy. Oh, wow. Okay, so we are probably need to implement drop during or after destruction. Drop, rust, access, drop, TLS, and drop. No, variable storage. Yep. SC went out of scope. I think it's the SC. You can't let those leak out of Lang. Let's go back to an edge. Okay. Burn the world. Just don't call, Alright, well, I'm gonna, just in case I'm wrong about this, I think I'm right though. I'm gonna commit. New domain. I don't have a keyboard that what's the check anymore. Set that up or something. Apple needs to sell just a Touch ID sensor. Just alright. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to return image. And then you take a library, interpret, you take image. I don't care anywhere. Don't care. Just want this to work. So they can like rewrite it in another PR. Oh, yeah. Okay. Still the same panic. after destruction. So you need to call like shutdown or something like that. Which it's not called. What about something like shutdown? Drop. That's annoying. What's happening is that the cargo tests are multi-threaded, and so it's very easy to you don't know, and they don't give you any, like, cargo test doesn't give you any cleanup or setup or shutdown code. So you get these weird situations where you don't know, when you are, you don't know when this thing's gonna get deallocated. So what I'm trying to do is be clever and cache the, like, thread compile. Because the build time sucks, or the test time sucks if you have to compile the test class library and the built-in class library every single time that you want to run a snippet of code. But I kind of think that it's really the only way to do it. Like, yeah. I don't really see like an alternative unless cargo test gave me more explicit control over threading, and it just doesn't. It's not something that it is set up to do. And so that's kind of chappy. Choices here. I've been kind of wanting to. I was looking for another test framework besides Cargo Test, but and I found one that's like, oh, we're great, and we run test running frameworks. Eval is kind of a special cargo make task runner. Cargo, what's it called? Cargo make? Cargo make test runner. Test runner, built, ooh, wow. A lot of complexity here. Set of tasks and limits of flow, Rust code, dependencies before the tasks are executed itself. Run bench tests, run security validations, and more executed by running a single command. And then how you run it. Force. Why the force? That's creepy. The binary releases. Wow, this seems really cool. Okay. Separate PR. Separate PR. Separate PR. I got so excited. I'm like, oh my goodness. I get to write this thing. That looks like a fun framework for the multiple task names. Wow. Fork process, fork. Nodes of task, multiple task names. Okay, I think we are going to go back to single-threaded eval tests. This thing is really deep. I mean, it can be multi-threaded, but what's going to happen in every thread is that we are going to make a language object, we are going to compile the library with it, then we are going to tear it down, and there will be no TLS on our side. Like, the TLS is all internal to the library, and so and we will call being shut down. Which will hopefully empty, you know, everything out, so that you know, there will be some self-referential stuff. Curious, it's like a good test if you remove everything from the garbage collector. Does it, you know, will it collect everything and end up being empty? That's interesting. Okay. What do you... Let's do shutdown. Yeah, okay. This starts to become like a full... Yeah, okay. I'm convincing myself that this is a good idea. So, switching back, yeah, okay. So, shutdown, but we're gonna take a look at this. Cargo make seems really... Rest, task runner, and build tool. So you can use it as a test It's sort of like Xtask, but a lot more structured. Yeah, this thing seems really involved, like super deep. How on the older side. Looking at crates. Shell commands, it'll run Rust code, it'll run, you can like embed a little, this is really, wow, okay, yeah, I'm getting a little bit distracted by this, but I'm going to file a bug. That's my way of getting mental focus back, is write it down. Turbo make. Structured. Moving on in our lives. Every test will make a lane. Yeah, we need this, and we'll call shutdown. What is shutdown going to do? It's first going to library, drop. I think I want to just call, we're going to need a function in SC, lang source. Yeah. That's the bottom. It would be borrow, move, edge, drop. Find, drop. Clear. first, we're going to borrow meters. Got, what are the two things? Oh, library interpreter. Here. Oh no, these things have to be here. I think that could possibly be enough for now. However, the big work is going to be changing the build rate. Yeah. Because rather than some fancy TLS, this whole thing is dead. And the test runs so much worse. It's sad, but you know, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this whole thing, I think. Let's, no, what? Nope. This line's done. Oh, static laying. Nope, we don't need this either. Laying. This line, post string. Class domain, link.clone. If let error. Oh. Now. Link. Link. Shut down. Link. Okay, so shut down line. Now you have to go on. Yeah, that's the one. You need to shut down. Yeah. It needs to be like mutable. Okay, so we'll be calling lane shutdown. Okay. Clear. Okay, so now garbage collector, lane.borrow mute. Okay, it would be cool if I could get a hint. Who's trying to access TLS? Cool. Let's see. So, okay. Class don't need clear. Domain not clear. Clear. I think that's the problem. Oh, that's just an edge. These are just edges. No, they're not SCs anymore. No. Yeah, this is the panic during destruction. Lang. RC. Okay, so the thing it's trying to drop is it's trying to drop Lang, and Lang is trying to access a TLS. But let's look at SC drop. Okay. I thought I had. Okay. Oh, sorry, I thought I had. So we are dropping Lang when we why are those? Because you want to set the pointer. You've cleared TLS though. There cannot be any code. You cleared SC, right? SC should not be SC. You have an SC when you clear. If self edge is sum, remove root. Self edge, EC edge, new empty. So that when it drops, edges option GC. So new empty is what? It's just none, right? GC refs edge, obstruct edge, clone from, try from, area, new, take, new empty, none, yeah. Clear. You can make it clear, it's just sets the hook on clear. So this just goes self for our mutes, just drop this again. For our clear, we'll just go self edge clear. What does I think garbage collector needs to shut down too. Rid of all these methods, right? There's nothing here. Yeah. Okay, good. New. Wipe the roots. Clear. Are those in TLS? The allocator, the statistical allocator? They are static. Okay. So you have a bunch of threads hammered on this, but we cannot claim that the garbage collector has done its deed unless you put these in a then you have TLS, which seems just like it's going to compound your troubles by like 100. Upon shutdown. Upon shutdown. Yeah, so pretty much not cutting roots, like wipe out the roots. So self.roots.clear, and then imports a full collection. Self.roots.clear. Should finalize everything. We could assert that there are still outstanding roots. We could, yeah, we could. I like that. We could still, instead of doing this, we could say assert self.roots.ism. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Great. Now I have updated appointment that I have to confirm again. This might be a short one for you guys. Getting a little tired. Okay, so we do that. DC should not need. You have it. Like it should. This is entirely self-contained. So lang.borrow garbage collector c.shutdown. Right. So if you wipe out all of the roots and then run the garbage collector, it should collect all of the garbage because it'll finalize everything. So all the circular dependencies get clipped. So there should not be any outstanding crap. And it puts an assert if there's any remaining roots, which means that there's an SC somewhere out there that we've failed to clean up. Borrow mute.gc. We got borrow mute. Shut down. Still mad. Still, was this a panic in a destructive dream? Yeah. Cannot access the thread level storage value before or after destruction. So it's, I think there's an SC. Clear. New, in all posts, we make the eval class steps, bytes to strings, we have the file literal as a string, test code is bytes, slot, lang interpret, code actual, and slot is string, unwrap, lang shutdown. Okay. We run the whole thing, we get slot string, and we shut it down. We have extracted the actual string literal. We write all that out. So the last bunch is did backtrace, test. Okay, here we are. Run local, boom. Garbage collector, lang.rs 117. Test function name. No, you're looking at the wrong file. 116. 17, lang with borrow. So somebody's calling GC. SC is calling GC. Drop in place. Okay. Drop in place. Unsafe cell. Okay. So you have an SC that is still live, that is trying to remove itself from the roots by accessing thread local storage. And it is an SC2 something. I think it is an SC2A of lang. There is no SC2 of lang. Lang is a garbage collector. All right. What though? It's trying to drop the interpreter. Okay. I don't know if you can edit it. We're just going to do it. hash map, got an edge domain. Who has an SE to the interpreter? Why, you have an SE to the interpreter. Got cloned, must be used. I think that's what is happening. No. Only SE to an interpreter is the one. Any part of the call stack that's in eval. There's not a single. Nope. Yeah, there's not a single fucking reference. Okay. Let's go look at the build straight. So, we are doing the following. Say, hey, lang is this thing. Class is new domain. It's just literally an edge. We're going to pop that into class domain. We're going to clone and compile the library. We're going to clone it, and then we're going to move it in here. Which means very much that, like, very likely that we are going to run drop at the end of this. Like, I think 138 is about where we're running drop. You are never calling this. That never gets called. You are returning. Let's try that. Wow, this is cargo test. This is the way to do this, where you clear the search buffer. will change slightly for blah blah blah. Slightly, blah blah blah. Will change slightly. Destroying the thread local. Since you can't access thread local in a shutdown, I'm clearing the interpreter, I'm clearing the library with myself as set, and so this should drop it from roots. TLS. Grab TLS. Grab TLS. Block. Set laying in TLS. Clear laying in TLS. Return result. Clear laying in TLS. Laying doctor plate. ROV. Why is it so weird? This is wrong. I think it's this. Because is it playing a ref cell option? So this should be some. This should be some, and this should be none. None. Some. Yeah. Okay, so we made playing a ref cell option. We're going to put it right here. Ref cell option. Set laying TLS. Assert laying with borrow mu. You get the ref cell. Ref cell dot replace. Some make fun. Oh, I think you're calling option. With borrow mu. I think it's option. Option is the thing. Rest option. Good option. Replace. You're calling replace on here. Type option. Replace. It's really that inner option that you're doing. But you don't need, that's why you don't need the sum. Just because you are, okay. And this is really option. Replace. I think there is a clear method. Take. There's some. Take. Or something. Token already in playing into us. Take. Oh yeah, I know this is confusing. I see. There's SC laying interpreter. Being dropped in place. We are dropping length. Drop slow. We're dropping an option. Dropping the interpreter. I think it looks like you're dropping the link. Drop in place. Drop in place. Line. Place option. Yeah, I don't know. Gonna have to probably get the debugger going, which I can't do on stream yet. They still can't stream this rover. I know you guys probably the next step for me, but that's pretty choppy. Gotta say. Okay. Drop. DLS panic. Well, yeah. Thanks for playing. This is a frustrating bug, but I really think this bug, like this kind of init order stuff, has plagued Hadron since I adopted this TLS architecture. I'm feeling kind of burned by it. Lesson learned, I guess. And I think in the future, really need to be very careful with how we set up and shut down the threads and the TLS and the objects and their dependencies to each other. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is just like grep the entire space for another SC that's hanging out somewhere. But I doubt it. I think it's the SC link, so I don't even need to do that. No, it's an SC to the interpreter that's being dropped while the link is being dropped. But I added code to SC to sort of say like, hey, you don't need to do anything if you're empty. Like, don't tell the garbage collector about, that code's already there, and I'm clearing the interpreter's SC. So my assumption is that somehow the lang is being dropped before shutdown's being called. And the way I would test that is I would go into a debugger and I would set a breakpoint on shutdown and see if we've panicked before the shutdown. Because Rust might just be like optimizing the drop and just being like, oh, well, you're not using this anymore, I'm getting rid of it, or something like that. Don't quite get why though. Anyway, if you're watching this later, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one.